Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to tell you about a real handy tool that I found that makes detailing cars much easier. It's a steam cleaner. I got the wand right here. It's got multiple attachments. This one is probably the most usable. It's got a little bristle tip on the end. It's not a natural bristle tip, but it works pretty darn well. And this is what the unit looks like. I'll link to it in the description. It's like 140 or something, but it's well worth it. And other things I've been using is this pump bottle with a brass nipple that is adjustable. This 3M 3D upholstery cleaner, Mother's VLR, and then a drill with a bristle brush on the end of it. The Mother's VLR is great because it breaks down all the oils that get stuck on door handles and jams and everything, like in here. So you just spray it on there and you can wipe it off with a microfiber or magic eraser. But be careful about magic erasers. They're technically abrasive. That's the magic, is you can't tell they're abrasive, but they are. Now, don't mind the noise. It's a front end loader making a bunch of racket behind me. I found the steam cleaner was great for leather seats. Now, for the same reasons that VLR is good about breaking oils down, it's also good about breaking oils down on leather. So I give it a quick spritz, take my natural bristle brush, rub it in, and you can see that I've already done these panels. This one I haven't done yet. And of course I have not done the bolster on that side as well. And then here you can see the difference. So, you know, I'm kind of spoiling the result here, but watch. So with one hand it's kind of tough because I use two hands. The right hand I got this, I'm going at it, and my left hand I've got my microfiber and I wipe behind it to absorb. So you'll see all right, so you can see here that here, I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not done yet, but it's just hard to do it with one hand. But you can see when you get back here where I haven't done it yet, all the dirt and the grime that's in the leather. Now, leather is a living surface, basically. And that's why you have to moisturize it and condition it, and you can't let it dry out and crack like the previous owner did here. But when you're cleaning this stuff, if you can warm it up, those pores open up just like on your skin, right? So when you open those pores up, it releases all the dirt and the grime, and the steam helps to wash it away. But if you let it cool again, it traps them right back up, and that's why it's important to go behind with a microfiber and suck it up. So if you got one of these things for the home or wherever else, use it for your car if you're cleaning it. It's great for getting into, you know, stuff like this, or getting into you know, tight places, especially down into the cup holder areas where stuff, you know, sticky stuff collects. That's just, I've hit that a few times, just letting it sit, and then hit it again, let it sit, and it breaks everything down. Also on steering wheels is great. So you're going to want to be careful about the chemicals you use in a car. You shouldn't spray in a car. You should put it on the rag first and then wipe it on. But some of the stuff can actually fog up or etch your glass on your instrument cluster. So you want to be careful when you're using chemicals inside the car. So I put VLR on a rag, wiped the steering wheel down, took my natural fiber bristle brush and rubbed it in, and then I took my steam cleaner and I did exactly what I did in the seat here, and I just hit all the areas where your thumb and your hands are going to be, and it took all that grit and grime out. Now it's black leather, so you can't see it that well, but it is a lot cleaner than it was. Much like here, you can just see all the dirt, all that dirt. But you come over here, it's a lot cleaner. It's not perfect, it's not going to be perfect, but you know, here's a spot I did a bit ago, and it's pretty darn good. So it's making a big difference. So if you have a steam cleaner, great. If you don't have one yet and you clean cars on the regular, get one. I've also used this thing in my house. We've got some upholstered chairs that are in our kitchen, and our kids make a mess of them, and they're always putting their grimy hands on them. And I use some of this 3M's 3D upholstery cleaner and this spray bottle right there, and then this natural bristle brush from the chemical guys right here, and then hit it with a steam cleaner and use a shop vac with an evacuator. Oh, another thing, yeah. This little attachment here, it's a natural bristle attachment that goes onto a vacuum cleaner. And the cool thing is let's see if I can get it to do it. Yeah, there we go. One-handed, it's tough. You can see here, it slides out. So when you can use this with a vacuum cleaner to to, you know, to agitate your carpet or whatever your upholstered surface is and suck out some of the stuff on top. And then when you want to evacuate the water that's in there, you can just slide that off, and you've got a pretty darn good evacuator if you got a strong enough vacuum. So real cool thing. You can get that on Amazon too. So anyway, that's what I got. Work smarter, not harder, and be handy and fix shit. But right now, I'm pretty happy, and I like gadgets and toys, and this is one of the better ones.